Andoni, congratulations. Up to
Thank you.
9th in the Premier League, another massive win at the Vitality Stadium. How do you assess your side?
I think has been a very good win. No, I think I liked especially the second half. The first half, I think we were playing decently. We were not conceding chances against the Spurs, but probably we were not being a threat as we've been in the second one. Now we will not regret because we finished winning, but probably when we started missing the chances in the second half, it was a dangerous moment, but luckily for us, we could finish the job. Yes.
Obviously, Dean Huijsen's got the winner. He's jumped into the team with the injury to Marcus Senesi. He's only 19 years old. To take on that kind of pressure and put in that kind of performance, both defensively and to get the winning goal, just how special a player is he, and what is his ceiling?
I think Dean is showing from the beginning, no, that is someone with confidence in himself. He's 19. That is, for someone that is 19, already has played 6-7 games, I think. And now, as you said, with the injury of Marcos, for sure he will have to play more. And I hope, no, that they can, with Sava, with Milos, players that are very, very young. It's not always easy to play as a defender in the Premier League being as young, and I think they can grow together and continue, no, their development, because the good thing for them is that they still have room to improve.
And just on the theme of Marcus Senesi, I believe he's going to be out for quite some time. Can you just give us an update on the situation?
Yes, I cannot give you exactly because we still have to do more assessments, but it's a muscle injury in the quad. We were in doubt in the moment against Wolves that he was in doubt. He didn't know if it was just a big knock, or it was a muscle injury. And now we are pretty sure that it's a muscle injury. I think it's in the quad, is quite significant, so probably he will be out for some time. But we still, before I can give you more info and more like exact things, we still have to do more assessments.
I think defensively, that's probably your best performance of the season. Is that fair enough to say?
I think we've been good, especially considering the opposition, no? Because it's a team that scores goals for fun. They don't need to be very good to score, and they also have, imagine, no, second half they put Son, they put Werner, Verbal, players with top talent, and they can create from nothing. And I think we've been very focused, not only the keeper or the defenders, or all the team, quite disciplined. We've talked before the game that probably today was not the day like to impose the high riding, because I think they can deal very well with all the open games because they have very good legs, and we had to be a little bit more disciplined, taking care of the small details, and I think we've done it, yes.
And the way you defend it seems like you're more compact than usual, at least a lot more bodies inside the box. Was that by your design, or was that kind of Spurs forcing you to do that?
No, sometimes they were pushing us. It's very difficult. I wanted to keep the pressure as high as possible, but they are very good on the ball, and they don't have weaknesses inside. Everyone is quite comfortable, even with pressure. They don't give you the ball straight away. They have composure, and we've had to run a lot. Our forwards, probably first half, where Spurs were fresher, Antoine, Taff, Justin, Eva were doing a lot of defensive work. And I think we have to value also this, and also the ones that finish the game at the end, they help us a lot to stay a lot of time in their half, even if we were winning, and we haven't felt like the threat of the last minute where normally they were going to push you, and we have to thank the ones that gave us the energy at the end.
I was going to touch upon the subs. They were extremely effective. Is that the difference in the Premier League to winning games? How effective subs can be?
For me, subs are very, very important, are difference makers, and today I think everyone has helped us a lot, especially keeping the intensity, the pressure that hasn't allowed them to push us too much in the last minutes. And also they have chances, I think Dango, Enes, they had chances to score, but I think they've been very good.
And just finally for me, did you say that's the first time this season you've not been clinical and won a game?
I think while we were having these things that we've done before, the post, the disallowed goal, the offside, because we are having a lot of games, Brentford, Brighton, a lot of okay, we score, they concede us the goal, then they disallowed, we hit the post, and I was thinking, it's going to be another of these ones. But it hasn't, and I think we finished it quite well.
You sort of mentioned there, obviously, the missed chances. It seemed like it was one of those days again for you. As you just said, it came out, got 3 points, but how, I guess, frustrated were you on the sideline seeing all those good presentable chances go begging? Did you feel like they might come back to bite you?
Yes, in that moment for sure. I was thinking if we don't score a second one, it's going to be very difficult because Spurs always, almost always score. They are always a big threat. So we talked in halftime that probably we needed at least one more to win it. And we haven't finished the chances. I think we've had quite clear chances. Sometimes the chance of a square it, of making an extra pass, of keeping like the composure to take the right decision in the last moment. But I suppose it's easy from the outside. You arrive there, you are dead, you are after a big run, and you don't see the things as clear, and it's easier from the outside. And I understand also the players after a big effort.
Spurs started both halves quite well. Obviously, I think Howson's goal sort of brought them back a bit in the first half, but in the second half, certainly that first 15 minutes, they were much on top. Was there any sort of instructions for you on the sideline to the players to try and get more of a foothold in the game, particularly in that second half?
I think Spurs, the beginning of the first half or second half, are always very dangerous. It's a team that presses super high, it's super aggressive, and when they have fresh legs, they don't give you time on the ball. So we have to be probably more practical than other games. We've gone quite direct because we knew that their press is very dangerous, the same way as our press is dangerous. It happens also the other way, and probably second half when we had the wind against, and it was very difficult to play the long balls to our forwards. We've struggled a little bit more in this first phase, but I think we've done the things that we had to do today. Probably not what we normally do, but we've adapted very well to the opposition.
Finally, for me, the goal from Dean was a really good corner routine. Was that a corner routine designed for him in mind, or was that just one that you worked on?
No, we worked in this exactly corner routine, and it was the target, and it was the movement we work on at. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. We've tried other things and they haven't worked, but I think it's a nice goal. I think with Dean also we had our tallest player, and he has been always, he's very young, but in his young career, a goal threat for someone who is a centre back, and it's good that he adds this. He had also the crossbar against Brentford. I think the games he's played always he has one or two chances, even playing from as a centre back, and is like an extra for him. It's not like the main part of his game, but it's always nice that we can have these threats.
Can I just ask, is being ready to replace Nessie longer term, and also are you a bit stretched in defence now because you've got so many games?
Yes, obviously we have Julian that's going to be out for a long time. We have now Marcos that I expect him also to be out. So I think Dean, Healy that hasn't played a lot, Max Arons, everyone will have to be valuable. And I'm happy also for some players. The other day Brooksy started. He did well. Today Dean, it's true that he has started more games, but comes into the team does well. Tyler, he's adding more minutes, and we are adding more players to the rotation. But it's true that we have now 4 players out. That doesn't look a lot, but for us makes a big difference, and we hope between everyone else we can manage to keep this level.